Hello everyone and namaskar. Today's discourse is titled, I have become a hero. There is no date or place given for this discourse. Now on a side note, according to the editors, it is possible that Baba might have started this discourse with the following sentence. Life is a constant effort to restore an unstable equilibrium. Life is to fight. Now when one starts to fight, then he becomes a man in human structure. He is no longer a brute in human structure. He is a man in human structure. And in that phase he says, O Lord, by your mercy, by your grace, I have become a hero. I have started fighting against debasing forces functioning within my mind, functioning within my family, functioning within the society. So by your grace, I have become a hero. I am a hero. I am a Vira. Thou art Vireshwara, Lord of Heroes. So in the second phase of sadhana, Pashupati becomes Vireshwara. It is another name of Lord Shiva. Pashupati becomes Vireshwara. And as a result of further fight, when this fighting tendency, this belligerent tendency, becomes his want, in that case, he becomes a Deva. He is called a Deva. Dyotate, Kridate, Yasma du Dyate, Dyotate divi, tasmat deva iti prokta, stuyate sarva deva vate. The vibrational manifestations emanating from the supreme nucleus are known as devatas or devas, and these devatas addressed as supreme nucleus as Mahadeva. He with his powers vibrates the entire universe, makes the entire universe dance, and by dint of his occult and supra-occult powers, brings everything back onto his lap. So he becomes a Deva, and he says, O Lord, by your mercy, I have become a Deva, a God. Deva means God in human structure. And thou art my Lord, thou art Mahadeva. So in the third stage, that very Lord becomes Mahadeva. Pashupati becomes Vireshwara, Vireshwara becomes Mahadeva, according to the status or phase of sadhana of the spiritual aspirant. Now this fight against the eccentric forces fighting, eccentric force functioning in the world is actually the sadhana. You know, in each and every structure, there are two forces, the centripetal force and centrifugal force. In the case of this cosmological world, in the case of this cosmological system, in the case of this Brahmacakra, the centripetal force, the center-seeking force is called Vidya, and the centrifugal force is called Avidya. So this spiritual practice or intuitional practice is a fight between Vidya and Avidya. A sadhaka is to strengthen his Vidya, his centripetal force, in his movement towards the nave of this cosmological order, towards the nucleus of this cosmological order, because of the fact that this cosmological nucleus is the nucleus of all other nuclei of the universe. It is the abode of supreme beatitude. All other nuclei of the universe are sheltered in him. That's why he is called Narayana. Ayana means shelter, and Nara means operative principle. There is no other way. If one wants peace of a permanent nature, if one has developed a longing for supreme beatitude, one has no alternative but to move towards the supreme nucleus. And this movement is sadhana. And while moving towards the supreme nucleus, one will have to fight against the centrifugal force, the avidya shakti. In this fight against avidya shakti, one must have sufficient weapons. You know, a soldier requires weapons, and sadhana is a fight. In your internal sphere, that is, in your mind, you should have 10 weapons. Those 10 weapons are 5 Yama and 5 Niyama. And similarly, while fighting against evil forces in this crude physicality, you should have ultra-modern physical weapons also. Those who want disarmament and those who want to ban the atom bomb are not friends of human society. They do not want to accelerate the speed of human society. Rather, they want to retard its progress. Weapons you must have, but you should have control over your body and mind. There must not be any abuse or misuse of your weapons. Now, in this progress, that is, in the realm of intuitionalism, you should have 10 internal weapons, Yama and Niyama, and your progress in sadhana depends on jnana, karma, and bhakti. Your progress is affected by jnana and karma. Side note, according to the editors, it is possible that Baba might have ended this discourse with the following sentence: the final union with the Supreme is affected by bhakti. Thank you.